speaking. Let me get. All right, we're back for a quickie here, quick training. I want to talk about really feminine ways to do business. And one of my most favorite ways to do business in a feminine way. And I could write its own separate book on that. So I'm not going to talk about all the things, but I want to talk about this one specific point. And I want you to view it from not only the creator, but the consumer side as well. Okay. So one of my favorite things to do and to lean in on my feminine energy rather than my masculine is to have my portals of recordings in many different places for many different subjects for many different people. What I mean by that is I cannot count in my business on being on all the time, having to be live with clients to make money, having to show up all the time in order to make money in my business. So right now, if you're watching this, check in. Is there a story or a condition you've created in your head where you think it has to go like that? In order for me to make money, XYZ needs to happen. I need to be live. I have to take a client. I have to be giving a healing. I have to da-da-da-da-da, right? One of the best things I did, and I'm a Capricorn, so like I was on this from the get-go, I put all of my recordings and all of the things I was doing, I kept it and saved it. And I either put it in portals, I put it in membership portals. Like you guys know, my biz portal is 4 years old. I've been collecting just business, like the best of the best business recordings and classes and advice and mentorship, everything in the biz portal for 4 years. Before that, I mean, even back when I had the Wild Moon Society, I was just listening to me listening to a video of myself recording in 2018. And by then I had over 300 recordings in the Wild Moon Society. That was back in 2018. And you know what? You know how good it feels to just say, here's your login. Watch whenever you want. Watch when you need to. Watch when it's aligned. So I'm reminding you guys now, those of you that are creators, have you got somewhere, something, an organized place, a system, a location for people to go to dive in? So there's a few things here. Let's unpack this. One, let's not get into the technical stuff. I can help you over here with the technical stuff, like where do I put it and what do I sign up for and how do I do that and what do you don't worry about that. Not yet. But what we need to really get clear on, one, is also your behavior pattern. And what are you like? Because if you're the person that only likes live, like you just like to be with your coach live, then you sell private sessions, and I'm sure you offer that too. But not everyone is going to be like that. A lot of people you're probably going to work with or are working with already want to be able to have the freedom for them to choose when they want to tap into your work, your magic, your creations, your offers, your wisdom, whatever it is. Like I'm that person. I'm like, oh, when I have a teacher, it's like I sign up for things where I am going to get a wealth of their information, classes, courses, and teachings, alongside probably having group coaching with them. Maybe privates. I'm not really that much of a private coach person. Like when I've bought into having coaching and mentorship, and it was more like for big strategy, I would only need to check in with that coach like every 2 months or 3 months. Obviously, other styles of coaching are different. Like if I was in a transformational coaching containers, that shit, I did that for 22 weeks before, and it was almost every week. I got coaching for every week. So that was like really powerful and potent, but I haven't done that again since like 2018 or 2019. So I guess I'm just inviting you to get clear about what's your behavior with this. What do you like? Do you like when you have a login, when you can tap into that? So, and also with that, remembering like just because you do it one way doesn't mean your client will do it one way, but you need to get clear about your clients and where they're at and what their needs are. All right. So we talked about the feminine energy, right? Because like the masculine energy would be like, yep, I'm on with the client. I'm on. I've got the same energy. I'm doing live launching all the time. That's where I make my money. My business requires me, like, to have things set up for you. Like, I have all my stuff automated, meaning if someone comes into the biz portal, if someone comes in to one of my courses, if someone's coming into one of my bundles, they go to that page, they go on the sales page. I've got a whole course on that. They go through that automation. I've got a whole course on that. And it does it all for me. I don't need to be like granting access and like emailing these people their login and sending them welcome emails. It does all of that for me. It's worth it. It makes it so I can energetically, confidently get up and do this stuff like this, right? So that's some feminine holding. That's that, like, that masculine container that can hold the feminine. My automations, my systems, my sales pages, all of that stuff holds up my soul work so that I don't have to, because that gets exhausting. Another aspect with the feminine is that I think I keep going back and forth with the masculine and feminine, but you get what I'm saying. I'm just going to use this as a way to explain it. Because I do teach in a lot of feminine ways, and I teach in a lot of organic business ways. And one of them is also, I think, a masculine ideal is that, like, we got to make something new, got to make something new. It's always got to be, like, what's next, what's next. I'm a creator. I'm a constant creator. I'm a generator. I'm always going to be making. But I can absolutely look back over my stuff and be like, that program was fucking awesome. That event was huge. That event made me $30,000 to $40,000. How can I not share that, right? So like I'm doing this, I'm organizing out all my bundles right now. I've got like a higher up, sold out soulpreneur business bundle with all like the big boys, the big kahunas of my work. And now I'm going back and collecting up the greatest hits, like the best programs and courses and creations I've made from 2018 to 2021. And that does not include all the 300 hours of stuff I said I did from 2016 to 2018. Like that's its own beast. I can't even go back into that and that far. It also was more energy and priestess goddess work, energy work, and astrology and stuff like that, more than it was the business stuff. Like when I really started to focus on soul purpose, solely on soul purpose. I'm still getting over the things, if you watch my live video, but I'm still showing up for you guys because I love talking about this stuff. Okay, so going back and like get clear on, do you have a block on your previous work? And the reason why I'm okay with my previous work, I mean, don't get me wrong, the cringe factor. Oh my God, I listened to myself, watched myself from 2018, from 2016, even from 2021. I'm like, whoo. It's a trip to do that. However, the work is still really good, really potent, really powerful. And it's the building blocks and those bare bones, the structural bones that got me to here. I couldn't go back and try to re-record that or be that woman, that girl, if I tried to. And I'm her. There's no going back energetically into that place. But in that place and in that space, that message was potent and alive, and it's still so helpful because it's an energetic solution, a vibrational match and solution to what people are looking for right now. So you bet your bottom dollar, I'm going to put that together and I am bundling it up. Another one I'm doing is like putting together all of my like, it's almost like a soul purpose intro course of, I don't know, like an introductory. I think I'm going to call it Find Your Light, actually, because so much of my work has been Find Your Light, Share Your Gifts, Change the World. That used to be my tagline years ago. And I think it's going to be like the Find Your Light bundle. It's like 5 of my top most favorite classes that people always go, oh my God, Pillars of Purpose. I love that. I need to watch that again. And so on and so forth. So Who needs help with this? Who's like, oh, I need to get recording. I need to start putting a bundle together. Also, the reoccurring money to not have to, like, I've been a very big fan of reoccurring payments coming in from clients since I started making money. Yeah. Yeah, it's a vibe. You can go into the next month, like understanding what's coming in and what you're looking at. It's very different from starting over from scratch every month and being like, how am I gonna make money? How am I gonna make rent? How am I gonna do this? I've got to go do this. I've got to live lunches. I gotta get a client. That's a lot of pressure. Another thing I like to ask, I'll finish up with this one. Another one I love to ask my clients, from the healers to the therapist I work with, everyone in between. What do you always find yourself repeating with your clients? I love asking this because they'll go, and then rifle off a list. That's what we need to get recorded. I want to help you save some time and energy and put up some energetic boundaries with some motherfuckers. So that I mean, if you're cool with like repeating yourself all day, that's great. I can't. It's so great to say, oh, that's your block. Oh, that's what, you know what? I'm going to give you access to this. You need to go watch this. It explains everything. Oh, you need this? Here's my PDF on this. Oh, that's where you're at? I wrote a book. Here's the link to it. I'm working behind the scenes to turn it into a paperback. Oh, hold, please. But go read this now. I literally wrote a book about all the things I say over and over and over and over and over again. All my courses are what I say over and over and over and over again. Because I am an oracle, I'm a channel. I've got new things coming through all the time. I gotta focus on that. How nice would it be to say, what's your email? I'll send you that PDF. I've got a 5-page PDF on the top 3 things, blank, 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 blank. Or hey, I have an entire 3-part system that I can give to you right now. It's only $33. It's only $333, whatever you want to do and say. I love this conversation. Now let's go into the strategy real quick. I love the organization, the strategic side of putting all that stuff together. That's what I really get to like. And I love this stuff. People hate this stuff. People hear this stuff, they're like, la, 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 right? And I'm like, no, let's have fun. Let's have fun. I've got the systems, I've got the processes, I can help you with this. And every single person that comes to me is a unique individual, and we help design your own unique individual. But I've worked with hundreds of women about topics like this. I've seen it all. I've done it all. I've guided through all of it. So reach out. You can do this in a few ways. I've got group coaching stuff. I've got these bundles. I've got privates. I'm not going to waste the time doing this. Just DM me. Where are you at? Where do you need help with this? Let's have fun. Let's geek out. Let's get into the lab, like I like to say. Let's pull up the whiteboards. What would you like? Where you're confused on where to put it? I got you. You're confused on how to get people access to it? I got you. You're confused about the emails and automation? I got you. You don't understand Souls pages? I got you. I got you. Let's build a container to support your brilliance and genius. And then go make money from it so that you can breathe every day. All right. Love you so much. Let me finish recording over here. Bye. This will be on the podcast. See you guys soon.